like me. You really like me. You came back to hear more questions. Welcome back to Tea Time with Terica, where I answer some of your most pressing wedding business questions. This one comes from Janitra, and she says, what was the biggest turning point in your business? I forgive me, guys, if this is like your 11th time hearing this, but it has to be when I had to change my name. If you don't know this story, I'm happy to share it with you. So I had built up an amazing brand. I had a absolutely phenomenal brand, and I loved my name, and it was almost synonymous with my style, my own name, and it was just perfect. And then someone came after me, and keep in mind, I had already been in business for about 7 years or so, I think, maybe between 5 to 7 years, okay? And I had this name. Someone came behind me, they just started their business, and they added a modifier to my name and started opening up their own business. Being super supportive and stupid, if we're being real, because come on, I studied to be a lawyer, I should have known better than this. I contacted them and I was like, hey, you're using my name, and even though you threw another word in front of it, people are already confusing me and you and asking if I opened up a satellite office in their area and they can't wait to work with me or whatever. So I knew mentally that it was already causing confusion and that they had the opportunity to capitalize off of everything that I built. When you work in a destination market, you're not just local. I may physically be here in the destination, but I wasn't just local. I had people both nationally and internationally coming to me to work with me. So I had to become a national brand. So it wasn't too far-fetched that people think that, oh, I'm here or I'm there. So I contacted them and, I asked them to stop. I explained everything. And as opposed to responding back to me, they went and they filed for a trademark with my name. And I thought about it, and I went and I filed for one myself. I was very silly, and I didn't think it would be an issue. Went to the court battle of it, and they ended up winning because they filed 2 days before. Even though I had put all of my blood, sweat, and tears and a few felonies, I'm kidding, into my brand, they still won. And I, the builder of the brand, the creator, the innovator of the brand, had to change my name. That was rough. That was really rough. And it wasn't so much so that it was rough because I had to change my name. When you are a brand and people come to you, they're gonna come to you regardless. You know what I mean? Because one, I was dumb in the way that I handled it. And one, I lost something that I worked so hard for, that I poured so much into. And I said, never, ever again. Never again. It just so happens at the time, blogging was very huge. This is before the proliferation of Facebook and Instagram and all of that. So blogging was really key. And the name of my blog, the company blog at the time, was called Cocktails and Details, The Essentials of a Fabulous Party. It was attached to the company site and everything, but it was just like a fun extension. You know what I mean? It was great. So I said, what am I going to do? I can't legally use my own name anymore. So I said, well, you know what? Forget it. I'll just call it Cocktails and Details. And that is how the company became Cocktails and Details. So that was a huge turning point for me. And again, people are going to come to you because they associate your brand with you. But to go through this on such a public scale and to lose, and to have to really start from the bottom of getting your name back up there and connecting your name and getting all of this stuff fixed was a lot. It was a turning point for me, and it taught me so much. So whatever it is that you're going through, don't give up. I don't care if you win, you lose, you draw. Don't give up. You have so much ahead of you. There is still more fight in you, and whatever it is that you're going through, it is not the end, baby. It is not the end. So that was a turning point in my business, and it was probably the best thing that ever could have happened to me, because that was one of the times in my life I found out exactly how strong and resilient and what a phoenix I am. I hope this helps you. I hope it inspires you. If you're going through something and I can help you, hey, don't hesitate to DM me or send me a message and let me know, okay? Hope you guys are doing great. I will see you at the next tea time.
Hey, Wedding Pro. Listen, I hear you. Coaches can be expensive, and courses, they're time consuming. Sometimes the business that you need to be a success needs help right now, which is why I am so excited to introduce to you Hustle Sold Separately. What makes Hustle Sold Separately so unique and amazing is that it's niched, nuanced learning built with actionable steps designed to give you immediate results through binder notes, case studies, worksheets, and so much more on topics that you always wanted to learn about and implement, like client onboarding, creating irresistible services, building and recruiting a rockstar team. Hey, you want to talk about pricing? I've got you covered there too. And starting at just $27 each, you have the opportunity to create your own custom educational pathway to give you what you need when you need it. Because after all, the dream is free, but the hustle is sold separately.